And you're back in the next episode of my stars to the unit. Ready to go and go to Moon Base, beat up some spider tanks, and go to Elko 2 and see what happens when I put a wind homunculus on a weapon. Hopefully it won't break. Hopefully it'll be like, okay, wind homunculus is on the weapon for long range shockwaves. Find out what a long range shockwave is, what that means, you know. With just some silly little thing or something awesome. Because there's a lot of things I want to figure out how to do. When you get enough money, you can make yourself a bunch of stuff, especially, you know, alchemy-wise. So we're gonna figure that out. I could buy that one. There's a tome I could buy that could mess around and cause me to attack decision to raise as well, which would be awesome. Would also be good too. You know. What's in here? Oh, God. In here. Play the story. There's some weird stuff. Play the story. That's amazing. Let's get to work. So definitely, I'm glad I called my kung fu master just to make sure he's going to be there at a kung fu place tonight, because there's the guy that teaches the children and then has to leave. He was there the last 2 weeks, 2 Tuesdays, like Tuesdays. So he's like, oh yeah, he's not gonna be here. You know, the first time he's like, hey, he's not gonna be here. I was like, oh, okay. Second way, he's not gonna be here. Maybe you should like call him first. And I was like, okay, so I called him and he said he's gonna be there. So I'm going to go and see what's going on. You know, so kung fu on. Okay, here we go. Yeah, we'll go the Ursa's route or not. I could actually rather go Ganella's because basically it's easier to do that. Ganella. Yeah, we'll love to see these guys be playable. We might have a game about that. Sorry, yeah, you can have like your second team work on that one. That would be totally cool. I would have no problem with a secondary team, a smaller team. That's just like we're not the main guys. We're behind the scenes. Other guys are doing Final Fantasy 14. Final Fantasy 14. Looking all kinds of good. That's the subtitle. Looking all kinds of good, and things like that. But yeah, Spider Tank. Basically, and you can say we can make something like this about the Rossetti troop. There'll be a lot of stuff going on with the Rossetti troop. I wouldn't mind seeing it. Well, let's see some actual backstory on everyone. I wouldn't mind seeing. Is Precious? No, not Precious. She reminded me of her a little. Pepita an orphan like Maria was. Did she become an orphan like Maria was? Did Aldeans attack her dad's planet and blow up her mother's ship or something? There's no real backstory. What's the backstory? She said my dad was a soldier. Did he die? Oh, they said she said he died. But she is hanging out with people that she's not related to. So I don't know what's going on. I'd like to see more about that. It'd be so great. 1,866 experience points. $2,620. Shooting those missiles. The missiles, yes, but not the missiles are the worst. The second worst is those machine gun bullets. Those are machine gun bullets, but they just knock you over. So it's all just working at. That's great. 30,733 points. $5,240.
I need a tall bottle, please.
Okay. We have 55,000. That's good enough. Hopefully we'll be able to do that. So I'll see you next time. Check me out on YouTube and EV9.